NFL Total Access, NFL Network, Michael Robinson, on what he's expecting from the Browns here with Deshaun Watson.
I am. I mean, just because it looks like they're right in the thick of things. What are they, 4-7 right now? They're third in the division. When I look at the team that's leading their division, the Baltimore Ravens, they can't hold on to a lead. They're having problems finishing games. I think Cincinnati will win that division. And then you look at the wild card division that they're competing against. You talk about the Indianapolis Colts. You talk about the Raiders. You talk about the Chargers. Guys like that. I think this team really has a chance. They can run the football. They control the line of scrimmage, right? And imagine this run game with now a quarterback that has some legs and some movement ability and that supreme arm talent in Deshaun Watson. The RPOs open up. The read options open up. I just think this offense opens up with Deshaun Watson and that quarterback. But I will have to say this. It's on Kevin Stefanski and the offensive play caller to make sure that they call a game to protect Deshaun from himself. He's playing against his old team, the Houston Texans. There's going to be a lot of emotion. He hadn't been on the field in a long time. He's going to want to show everybody that he's worth that fully guaranteed contract that everybody was talking about, right? He's going to want to do that. So you got to call a game to protect him from himself. Run the football, be explosive in play action passing, and don't make Deshaun Watson the entire show. Make that running game in that line of scrimmage the show for this offense.
I can't argue with that, but you also have to call what the defense is trying to take away from you as well.
Yeah, you got to call the game like you would any other quarterback, right? You can't just go in there thinking, hey, Deshaun, he's only going to get set amount of throws or whatever it is. You just got to call the game as naturally as it flows out. I think in a perfect world, that's what Kevin wants to do, but we don't live in a perfect world. We live in the world that we live in, and sometimes stuff works out, sometimes it doesn't, right? So I think that's going to be what dictates the game is how the flow goes. And honestly, it's about the defense too. What situations are they going to put the offense in? What situations is the offense going to put the defense in? So I think a lot of these things are up in the air because the game clearly has not happened yet. And we'll see what happens with Watson. But he's not wrong. Like, all the pieces are there for the Browns to make a run. The schedule is not that difficult. You have a bunch of division games left, and you have an extremely talented team that has underachieved so far that is kind of due for a run.